Welcome back to Hot Takes. I'm here with Harrison, Ricky, and this is Hot Takes. Last time we did Madden running backs, this time we're doing Madden wide receiver ratings. Michael Thomas 99.
Michael Thomas is 99. I think that's fair.
That's bullshit.
I think that's fair.
You got to give to him, else he's gonna cry, pretty much.
I think Michael Thomas should be a 98.
98,
You should
99.
switch with DeAndre Hopkins. DeAndre Hopkins is a better receiver.
He's got the stats to prove it that he's a 99.
He's got the stats. He doesn't have the overall ability, but we'll move on. We already talked about that.
Yeah. That was in episode 1. Check that out.
Julio Jones 97.
Julio Jones 97. I think that's fair. Yeah,
Maybe
that's
98.
Fair. Maybe 98.
Tyreek Hill.
Tyreek Hill.
98. 97.
98. Yeah,
Dude's
98.
Dude's unbelievable.
Dude is a beast. He's got the best quarterback as his QB, and he went off the Super Bowl.
93. What is that?
Amari Cooper.
Amari
93.
Cooper.
He's not better.
He's a good route runner.
He's
But
a
he
good route
disappears.
runner.
Better than Mike Evans?
No.
No.
That's a joke.
I should be a 95.
I give Amari Cooper a 90 at most.
Yeah.
Mike Evans 92 should be a 95.
Mike Evans should be at least a 95.
If you're that good with
But-
Jameis Winston throwing to you, you know.
But guess what? I think Mike Evans, his overall is going to go up when he has Tom Brady.
Yeah,
He's going to skyrocket, I think.
Thanks. Keenan Allen 91.
Odell should be lower.
Keenan Allen, 91.
He's coming off a terrible season.
Yeah.
Odell at a 91.
Odell at
Odell?
91's bad.
He
He should be a 90.
Odell?
Did he not get a touchdown till like week 8 or something?
So Odell did not impress me whatsoever.
He was horrible. I mean, his quarterback blows, but Baker Mayfield.
I don't get how people think that he's a top 10 wide receiver. I
I
really
know,
don't.
he's not that good.
Not
He's
anymore.
not.
Adam Thielen at a 90, that's reasonable.
Yeah, that's
Cooper
reasonable.
Kupp 89, I would put him
I think
at
Adam-
91. Cooper
Yeah,
Kupp.
go back to Adam Thielen. I think he's very underrated.
Yeah, he is. He's good.
I
He's
think
good.
people like maybe if he had a better quarterback, Kirk Cousins, he's not the best, but he's not the worst. But
AJ
He's-
Green
he's on-
88.
AJ
Cooper
Green, I think
Cooper Kupp 89, he should be a 91.
89?
He was putting up stats.
Yo, he was putting up stats.
With
I had him
Jared
on
Goff is.
I had him on my fantasy team, Cooper
And
Kupp.
then here's the
If
biggest.
that dude doesn't get injured, he could have a big year, Cooper Kupp.
Oh.
This is the biggest joke ever. Chris Godwin 88.
Chris Godwin, 88?
Dude, Chris Godwin should be a 95, 94.
Oh my god, dude.
Chris Godwin is better
The
right now
Ducks.
Then OBJ. Easily.
than Amari Cooper.
I
And
know
that's not even a
Dude.
question. Yeah.
That's not even.
Are you kidding me? Chris Godwin and Mike Evans, they are getting
Yeah, they're
snubbed right now.
They really are. Tyler
Chris
Lockett.
Godwin. I think they're the two best duo receivers in the league right now. Chris Godwin and Mike
Tyler
Evans.
Lockett 88. 90, bro. 90. Tyler Lockett's a
Bro,
ball. He's
Tyler
quick.
Lockett
You
is
see
the
that one toe
best wide
tap touchdown
receiver.
he had?
That was
this
one of
season?
the
That was one of the
catches,
touchdowns.
best catches of the year.
Yeah, that catch was amazing.
He literally had literally his 2 feet
Emmanuel
in the end
Sanders is
zone.
at 87. You mean to tell me Emmanuel Sanders is one overall less than Tyler Lockett? What has Emmanuel Sanders done, bro? He's not that good, bro.
Who makes these overalls? Who makes these?
Deadass, bro. Kenny Galladay 86. Kenny Galladay's
Alright,
a 90,
come on.
bro. Kenny Galladay's a 90. You mean to tell me Brandon Cooks is on the same level as Kenny Galladay, bro?
Brandon
And
Cooks.
DJ Moore.
Ever since that Super Bowl 52, Brandon Cook, Malcolm Jenkins knocked him into next week.
Alshon
And he
Jeffrey.
should-
Alshon
not
Jeffrey
saying.
84. He should be lower than that. Alshon Jeffrey did nothing.
He got
Alshon
hurt
I
this
put
Jeffrey.
Alshon at like an 81.
He got hurt
That's
this
pretty
season,
generous.
man.
84, that's pretty generous.
I put him at like an
overall.
81.
Yeah.
Other than that, I mean,
I mean,
Deshaun at a 83. That's
He got hurt.
what's his speed? What's his speed?
95.
That's fair.
solid.
That's fair. That's fair.
After that, I'm cool with the list pretty much.
Yeah.
Terry McLaurin, he should be like a 85. He's pretty good.
Yeah,
He's fast. He's quick.
some of them are a little shaky, but overall, I think the wide receivers are pretty okay.
AJ Brown at 81. I would put him a little higher.
Yeah, I'd put him like
AJ Brown, yeah, he's underrated too. He was probably one of the best Titans wide receiver they had.
Yeah.
DK
DK Metcalf
Metcalf
at a
79.
79. This man
Yeah,
balled
He
out.
came up with this list.
A 78 strength.
78 strength. That man is a freaking
He's
beast.
stronger than most O linemen.
Oh my god, that man
What?
is shredded and ripped for days.
78 strength.
He literally went off.
Randall
last
Cobb
year,
is
off.
78.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
pretty fair.
he did bad.
But I think DK Metcalf should be at least
85. Maybe
at least
lower,
an
maybe
86,
higher.
87.
Yeah.
At least.
Yeah.
Definitely should be high 80s for sure.
They messed this list up hard.
They really
That was
did.
atrocious. Huge NFL news. One of the best safeties in the NFL, Jamal Adams, traded to the Seahawks.
That is huge.
We know he wanted out for a while. He finally got it, and it's to the Seahawks.
So tell me this.
Seahawks
Who
got
won
some-
that trade?
Seahawks, guaranteed.
Jets.
You think
I
Jets?
agree with the
Jets,
Jets.
totally won that trade, bro.
I don't
Two
know.
firsts,
Jamal
That's
Adams and a fourth for what they get.
2 firsts,
For a no-name
third,
safety?
Two
first
firsts
and a third. You don't get that.
and a safety.
That's a haul.
Well, they're not
I
trying to
don't
win
know.
now.
I don't know.
They're
That's
not
a
trying-
haul.
Why would you need a star player in
The
return?
Jets get hit on those picks, bro. I don't know, bro.
I don't know, man.
They got
Dude,
3
Jamal
first
Adams.
rounders in the next
Jamal
couple
Adams.
years, bro.
They have
the
a
best safety in the
decent
game.
QB,
But
young QB. you know.
yeah, Seahawks have no money right now, bro. They can't pay nobody. They're gonna have Jamal Adams for a couple years. They're gonna have to sign
This
Jamal
dude-
Adams. They're gonna have to get rid of so many
This dude
players,
dropped,
bro.
like, he got 6.5 sacks and he got 61 tackles last season and 2 forced fumbles with a touchdown. Best safety in the game, and they traded for an unknown. I don't even
You're
know who
gonna have
that
to
guy
pay him
is.
big
that
money,
they
bro.
traded.
He's gonna lock up all your contracts,
true.
bro. You're gonna have Jamal Adams. Jets are gonna have 2 first rounders, bro.
I
They're
give-
rise. They got the quarterback, the running back.
Quarterback. I don't
They
know
got
about the
the
quarterback.
Sam Darnold's good. I like.
He's
Sam
not that
Darnold.
bad.
I like Sam Darnold's legit.
He's
He
pretty
said
young.
that he was seeing ghosts out there. He said he was seeing ghosts out there last season.
That was
He
against the
throwing
Patriots. That was against the Patriots.
He was throwing everybody but his receivers.
Yeah, that was bad.
But
He has room to
Seahawks-
get better.
I think if you get 2 first rounders and a third, you win that trade
Seahawks,
automatically.
they got-
Unless you're trading like one of the best players.
They
But
got some balls for trading. Like
How
they get
valuable
all
is
these
a safety?
trades, dude.
how valuable is a safety though? Is a safety value 2 first
I
round
think
pick
it's
value?
Jamal Adams, he's valuable. I think
Jamal
he can
Adams
make
gonna
some
make
plays.
them
He's gonna
take
make
them
some
to the
plays.
Super
He's
Bowl?
pretty young, right? 28.
I mean, a running back or a wide
Yeah.
receiver or something like that. I could see trading 2 first round picks for. But for a safety, that's kind of crazy. I don't
And their
know how
defense
much
was
it is.
already pretty
But-
good, right?
They were alright. I think they'll get another wild card spot from the playoffs.
I think they'll get higher than that.
I think the Niners will win the division again, but that's gonna be a battle
I don't
in
know. They lost
the
a
West
lot.
out there.
Yeah, I don't know.
They kind of, I don't know why, they just started trading people away. The
Niners?
Niners?
I mean, they traded away their D tackle, but they got another one. So
Yeah.
I still think that Seahawks are
They
gonna
traded,
be really good this year. I think they're gonna
Godwin
be
to,
in the
or
playoffs.
Goodwin to us.
I got Seahawks winning the division. I
Seahawks
don't
and
believe in
Niners.
Jimmy Garoppolo at all. I think it was a one-time thing for
You
him.
think it's a fluke?
And
I
they
think
traded
it's a
Goodwin away.
So you think the Seahawks could go to the Super Bowl once again?
Yeah.
With
I think
Jamal
they'll
Russell
win
Adams?
the
Wilson.
championship.
Russell Wilson's elite.
I can see
dude.
them hitting the championship. I can't see
Russell
them.
Wilson, that man is something else, dude.
It's gonna be hard to stop Pat Mahomes.
You think that you stop him with guarding all your receivers, and then he just runs the
He's
ball?
got
You're
no
like,
lines,
damn
dude.
it,
He's got no
dude.
lines.
You gotta,
He's good.
you gotta
Oh,
think DK Metcalf's gonna have a breakout year this year.
Yeah, they got
He's-
Metcalf, Lockett.
Metcalf was a rookie and he was putting up those numbers.
Dude,
so.
it would get me so mad watching the games. You're like, you got him stuck,
Oh,
and then all of a sudden
sack.
it's 4th and 15, and then he gains 20 yards on the run. I'm like, God damn it, man! This dude is insane. And with Jamal Adams with his defense, Wilson could like drop me.
Well,
Maybe-
you never know. Sometimes when a star gets traded, they turn to
I
trash.
think the Jets are a long way from winning. I don't think them having Jamal Adams, they would have benefited from that. So for them to get 2 first rounds and a third, I think they.
I think
The
that's good.
Jets are a very young team right now. I think
in a couple years, Jets might
they
be on
could
the
have,
rise.
they could have a potential. They could have.
They're gonna
One player
have
could
first
turn
round
that team around.
players, bro, on their team in the
But
next couple years.
We know.
But the Jets screw up their picks
Yeah,
a lot. So
but
you
first
never know.
round, a bunch of picks.
Maybe
like,
they fire their coach. You know,
bunch of
GM,
picks,
I
does
mean.
that mean that they get a good player? Like you don't know what the GM's thinking. Like he could pick like maybe a bust. Like
or maybe
We don't
he picks
know.
a hit by accident.
maybe. But with Le'Veon Bell, he's got to step up with the Jets.
Yeah, I mean they don't have a line, but
Yeah,
They
no,
don't have
he's gotta
one,
do his
but
thing.
he's got to do
they
his thing.
drafted the
Making
lineman
that
this
kind
year.
of money,
They
yeah.
drafted a lineman this year, so he's
If
gotta-
those
he's
draft
gotta
picks,
show it. He's
if the
gotta prove it.
Jets draft good players and Le'Veon Bell does his part,
AFC East might be the king division in a couple of
They
years.
might-
Bills
they-
are on the rise. Miami's on the rise.
everybody's
Bucks
on the
are
rise in that division besides
Patriots.
the Patriots.
Patriots. I'm never counting them out.
I'm never counting them out.
Bill, as long as Bill Belichick's the coach.
But they're on the decline, I think.
Yeah.
And everybody else in that division's on the
You
rise.
might see a new king in the AFC East.
Might see a new king.
Yes, sir.
For topic number 3, we got breaking news. Miami Marlins COVID outbreak. At least they said 11 players and 2 coaches. Wow.
I mean,
Does baseball stay up or what?
To the start of the season as this happens.
Baseball.
To me, I think if this thing spreads through, because they just played the Phillies, if this goes to the Phillies organization
It's not
and
good.
they're around the Yankees now, if they get to the Yankees, I think baseball might be done for the year.
They should have had a bubble from the beginning.
Maybe sports should have a
Football
bubble.
should do it. Football's got to implement that in.
With this-
Football's gonna be done, bro.
You're talking about a global pandemic, and we're going from city to city.
Right. What a bunch of
Like, you don't know what those
bunch of
players did.
players-
bunch of
players
people were
living in
standing next
Miami?
to each other.
bunch of kids living in Miami, like, oh,
Yeah, you don't know what those players have been doing during the night. Like,
Right,
what
right.
if
You know
they've
they're
been
going out.
touching all each other and doing all this, and then they're taking a flight the next day?
you know
Like,
they're
who's
going
at the
out.
airport? You don't even know
Right.
what they're doing at the airport.
Shouldn't
Like-
be moving around like they are. They should be in one designated spot,
One
not
designated
able to leave.
That's what all major sports should be. One designated spot, like the
NBA's
NBA.
doing it right,
The
that's all I'm saying.
NBA is the
How much
only one
longer
doing
you
it right, I
give?
think.
How much longer you give MLB? For
NBA maybe a
Yes,
max,
2
a
weeks.
max a month, a max.
Well, I'm saying 2 weeks.
I give it a
Minimum?
week or two. Yeah.
Minimum 2
It's gonna
weeks,
get- it's gonna-
max.
Because
a
more
month.
players are going to test positive on the Marlins, and then they're just not.
It's
It's gonna get crazy.
Every like 2 minutes, my phone's getting a notification. Oh, this player from the MLB got tested positive for coronavirus. It's like
Yeah.
it's gonna be to the point where there's gonna be nobody left on the roster to play, and then it's just gonna get canceled.
It's not looking good for MLB.
I just think all sports should wait till 2021.
Hockey's got their shit together. Hockey's not letting nothing. No cases.
Or basketball.
Yeah, basketball's doing their job too.
What did they
Just do a
say?
bubble. It's
If
all you
someone
can
goes
do.
outside of the bubble in Orlando for basketball, 2 weeks, they get tested as soon as they come back. And
We haven't even seen on the MLB sites. They haven't been testing their players yet. Like
Come
the
on.
players have been doing it on their own. The league should be testing players
Yeah.
weekly, or at least daily. Like,
Yeah,
what are they
that's not
doing? The Marlins just like, I just don't understand. You're just
Baseball
playing
is-
different
they didn't
teams,
do what you did.
going to different cities,
Yeah.
going around airports and
All they did
everything.
was-
All these people.
lower the amount of games this season. That's about it.
That's
And
about
that
it.
doesn't
They've
do
been
anything.
doing the same routine. All there is lower amount of games, no fans. What else is there difference?
Yeah.
They're still playing each other.
Players are
they're
still
still in
just as
contact.
players.
And even like we're wearing masks, it still doesn't really help.
Right.
It still doesn't help. You're still touching people.
Contact, all that.
I mean, if you're outside, yeah, but
Outside, yeah, but like I'm just like 11 players, 2 coaches. After they were just in Philly, now the Phillies got to get
Yeah,
tested.
Phillies are gonna have players with it, so you know.
I know.
100%.
And
question.
they've been having players with it. They've had like 6 players with the coronavirus. I guarantee it's gonna go up and up.
Yeah.
They're gonna have more players. They're gonna pass it on, and it's just like I say, just wait until the 2021 and
Yeah.
then start a new season.
At this point, that's what you got.
Yeah, at this point, this is what you gotta do.
That's
NBA is the only one who's doing it right.
Guess we'll just have to wait and see.
Just have to wait and see. Maybe they cancel the rest of the 2020 season. Maybe they don't. We will see. Keep you guys updated. See you in the next topic.
final topic for today are we're each going to pick a sleeper team for the NBA playoffs. My personal pick, Trailblazers. Got Yusuf Nurkic back, you got Zach Collins back, you got all these players, or 2 or 3 players that are injured, coming back. You have Hassan Whiteside running at power forward now, one of the best defensive centers in the NBA. You got Damian Lillard, who's a top 3-point guard maybe in the NBA. 9th in the West currently right now.
They got a good shot.
Games, if they play those good play-ins, I don't know. They went to the conference finals. They did get swept by the Warriors last year in the conference finals, but KD, Kyrie, Steph.
No one was stopping the Warriors that year.
Besides the Raptors.
Yeah.
But what's your sleeper pick?
I'm going the Dallas Mavericks.
Dallas Mavericks.
Doncic. Porzingis is playing. Porzingis, dude, they were one of the best teams at the start of the season. Doncic was unfazed, bro. MVP clearly at the beginning of the season. No one was on his level.
Doncic?
If he can pick that up in the playoffs, I can't see nobody stopping Doncic.
The only reason I have a problem with that is because Luka is a rookie or sophomore now.
Yeah.
He doesn't
He doesn't have
play
experience, but the way he was playing in that regular season at the start of the season, bro, no one was imagining.
Everyone's
bro.
talking
It's
about
insane.
Giannis and LeBron being MVP. That would be my MVP, honestly.
Let's
Luka
do this
Doncic,
thing.
he's been, what is he averaging? 28, 27 points?
Yeah.
Like,
He's
no,
Nine,
he's on
I
fire.
think like 7.5 boards as a point guard or a shooting guard, which is a lot.
It's kind of carrying the
With
Mavericks on
a
his back.
7-footer,
Like,
with the 7-footer on your team.
What about Chris Paul? I see a lot of people having him in there.
He's amazing.
He is.
This
He
season,
carried them, man.
top He's proven himself.
People
He
counted
really
the
wants to be
Thunder
on that
out.
top 10 point guard of all time list. I'll tell you that. He's
Everyone
taken
counted
a
the
young
Thunder out.
team besides Gallo to the playoffs. 5th seed in that list.
I
above
can't
the
believe it.
Rockets?
Wow.
That's crazy, bro.
I mean, you got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, amazing shooter. For what? He's sophomore, junior in the season. Chris Paul, great defensive and offensive player. Steven Adams is one of the best defensive big men in the league. You got Gallo, great power forward.
I can't see them making a
Check
run, but
Gallo
they had a great
as their
regular
small
season.
forward.
I started to think Chris Paul would decline after he just kept going from team to team, but I feel like we're starting to see the Chris Paul we know.
They do have one of the, leading.
He was on the Rockets, man. He was badass. We didn't get hurt against the Warriors that one.
Dennis Schroeder.
Dennis Schroeder,
Andre
yeah.
Roberson's back.
Dennis
He
Schroeder
just beat the
slept on.
Sixers.
Dennis Schroeder's good.
He just beat the Sixers in that scrimmage game, 2 threes in a row. I mean, they thought they were pretty good team.
They're a pretty good team, but
Back
Who's your
East was a
sleeper?
13.
my sleeper pick, the Pelicans. The Pelicans. Zion Williamson, Brandon Ingram, maybe Lonzo. Lonzo could be hit or miss. Josh Hart, you got some.
Jackson
You got Drew Holiday.
Redick can shoot. In the playoffs,
Redick
Redick
can
goes
shoot.
off. Man.
Redick can shoot.
Can't play
I think
defense
they
and
like-
shit, but
I think they got a little piece by piece everywhere. I feel like.
I feel like this isn't their year, but getting this playoff experience
yeah, that'd be huge.
for Alvin Gentry is really important right now because you're going to get Zion, you're going to get Lonzo, you're going to get Brandon Ingram, you're going to get
They're young.
Jackson
They're young.
Hayes.
They're on the rise.
4 of
for
them in their playoffs for the first time. You want to get them prepared. You're a coach. You have 4 rookies who are not rookies, 4 young players who are very promising. You want to get them in the playoffs.
Yeah.
That's what you want to do.
Isn't there the rest of their schedule like the easiest schedule?
They
like
have
the NBA
the
or
rank
something like that.
when they're ranked. That's the easiest schedule in the NBA for the
I feel like
games left.
Zion gets in,
Zion,
man.
dude.
He just gets in. All he's got to do is get in. He's
All
got
he's
a
gotta
shot.
do.
He's the
All
NBA's
he's gotta
little
do.
sponsor boy now, so I
Yeah.
think he's gonna get in. I think they're gonna
JJ Redick behind the 3-point line. Zion in the paint.
I like you want to see Zion in the playoffs. I love John Morant, but I want to see
I
Zion.
want to see some Zion.
I want to see
Ja.
Zion. LeBron.
Zion Ja. I want to see that battle. Dude.
That's not
I
gonna
wanna
happen.
see that.
I want to see
Unless they
Zion,
do-
LeBron, bro.
Do they play him in
The
the
old
playing
West
rounds?
do.
Do we know?
I'm not sure.
We'll have to check
Maybe it'll
about
come
that.
down to
But
that. They play each other in like one of
That's
the
what I'm
last
saying.
games, and it
That's
comes
what-
down to
that would be
Ja versus Zion. I would be
crazy.
hyped to
I'm
watch that.
taking. If that happens, I'm taking the Grizzlies.
I'll take the Pelicans.
I know the
I'll
Pelicans are probably a better team, but Jonas Valanciunas. You got Jaren Jackson Jr., Brandon Clark, Dylan Brooks, Ja Morant. Come on, you cannot count that team out.
If Zion Williamson goes in to the paint and dunks on Ja Morant, I might go insane. But I don't think it will happen. But I still think the Pelicans would beat the Grizzlies if they came to that. They have an all-around better team. I feel like.
I don't know.
I
with
think the
Zion.
Pelicans have a better team for sure.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, you got better shooting, JJ Redick and everything too. But
If Lonzo Ball could bring something more to the table, I feel like they would like give it a little
he's
bit
working
more
on his
step up.
playmaking game. Or I mean,
Yeah, Lonzo Ball's the key factor. If Lonzo Ball can develop, bro,
I feel
they'll
like
be
he
good.
would
He already has a
even
great
better.
They
connection.
have, they have Lonzo and Zion, like
Brandon
both
Ingram.
develop. Brandon Ingram, bro. They got young
they
players.
got all
Jackson Hayes,
They got all the people from when the Lakers weren't so
Yeah.
good. Now they
Josh
kind
Hart
of
too. I mean, I know he's not
bit.
as big as the other ones, but Josh Hart.
It's gonna come down to Lonzo and Zion. If Lonzo and Zion can
I feel
develop.
like it's gonna come down to the final.
Brandon Ingram's already there.
The thing is, he's on a contract this season. His contract ends, but he is a restricted free agent.
Yeah.
So they can, unless someone offers you, or unless they.
Do they get
give
the
him
money
up.
for that?
Yes.
They get the money.
I mean,
Pelicans got the money?
Zion Williamson's making 11 mil because he was the first
Yeah.
overall pick,
Yeah.
or 13 mil, something like that. Whatever the first pick. That's crazy. And then Brandon Ingram, he's on a contract because he was not that great for the Lakers. JJ Redick, I think they have him on a $15 million contract for 2 years. And then
Damn.
Lonzo, he's another young player. He's still on his
So
rookie
they're
contract.
capped.
I'm pretty sure.
They got money. They got money.
A lot of and then their starting center, Jackson Hayes, is another
Their
rookie.
future's
They
looking
can.
good.
Seems
They
like
sign a few.
they've paid all their players pretty low amount of money.
Just saying, Giannis is.
Yeah, he would not get a.
Giannis is a free agent.
Where do you think Giannis?
There is
Giannis-
the sky's the limit. He
That'll
can
be a
go-
topic for another time.
He can
Where's-
go-
That'll be
where's
a
Giannis
topic for
gonna
another
go?
time. Where but I
For now, that's it.
Pelicans
Next
are my
episode.
sleeper pick, and I just think that they got an all-around better team. I think it'll come down to the final seedings. Just win like the final games. They gotta win those games.
It's gonna be a battle.
It's gonna be a
We can
battle.
sit here
It's
and
fine.
guess sleepers all night, but we all know it's coming down to Lakers Clippers.
Yeah, we all know what's going on.
There's no other team coming out that West. It's almost
Oh,
done.
man.
Every
There's a lot of
year,
sleepers.
top
Nuggets
teams-
though.
Nuggets are doing that.
I don't know. I feel like
against a small ball team in the Rockets.
Man,
Come
Oh, they'll
on.
beat the Rockets. They're not beating the Clippers or Lakers though.
that West.
The thing about the Clippers is that I think they're gonna crush the Lakers.
That West. Is
We don't have
stacked.
Clippers?
Yeah, we don't have to lose this.
That West is stacked.
But
A bunch of
because
big
they have
teams and bunch of
Harold,
sleepers.
they
I think the
have-
Clippers are a better team, but I'm not betting against LeBron.
If LeBron had Boogie,
when has
as his
LeBron
center-
ever failed in the playoffs? He just doesn't.
That's my thing. The Grizzlies, they are facing three of the best teams in the West.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a tough ending to the schedule. The Pelicans got one of the
Well, I mean,
easiest.
you got the Bucks, the
So-
Raps, us.
I'm rooting for the
Phillies.
Grizzlies, baby. Jamal
I'm rooting for the Pelicans. Hopefully
I'm
Zion.
see what happens.
Dame Dollar, baby. Never count them out.
Trailblazers are right there. That's gonna be cool to see if he
It's
gets
gonna
that
be
8
close,
spot.
man.
I want Dame. I want to see Dame in the
Can't
playoffs.
wait for the NBA to return. You can see it in the new
We all
bubble.
see it.
See you
Can't wait.
guys
Nice.
next time.